Hello YouTube fans, hopefully you can see my beautiful face as I've now got a new camera. That's right, I've got a new LCD HD state of the art camera. So you might see my beautiful face more and hopefully you can hear me because I'm near the Sturad. And today is my day off, as you can see. So I thought I'd do a me, myself and I. That's right, a me, myself and I. So I remember talking about this last time I did a me, myself and I. And that's to do with the wonderful TV licence. That's right, the wonderful TV licence. Meaning, why the fuck do we pay for a TV licence? This goes for the BBC. This goes for your BBC what promotes pedos, like, let me think, like Dimmel Fix It, Dimmy Saffel, May Rot in Hell, and everyone else who has been denounced to be pedos. Now, I'm not going to do around and call everyone that runs the BBC pedos, because that would be unfair, it would be unmeaning, and I'd probably get a lot of complaints from the wonderful BBC. But I'm a man of my word, and I stick to my fucking guns. Fuck you, BBC. Fuck you with the bottom of my fucking heart, and fuck you with my fibre. At the end of the fucking day, fuck you. And I really do mean that. I do really, with humble pie, mean that a lot, right? So without ado, the reason why I say why do we depend on the wonderful BBC, think about it. Think of the technology us, the people, the taxpayer, us these days, right? Think about it. You've got Netflix, right? You've got Amazon, right? You've got Amazon Pride. You've got fucking so many other networks. Some networks I can't pronounce today, but we've got so many networks. What is not won by a live TV? Now, I said this the other day when I was in work, right? I said it the other day when I was in work to one of my workmates about, yeah, you can have a TV because anyone wants fucking feared that they ain't got their license, right? And I told him this straight, that at the end of the day, the end of the fucking day, you do not need a TV license. Say it again. You do not need a TV license. What I mean by you don't need a TV license? Well, what I mean is, as long as you're not watching live TV by the BBC, you can actually have a TV. I've got a TV. And I don't remember on my licence, even though I don't have a licence, thank fuck, I don't remember on my licence it's saying that the end of the day, you've got to have a monitor licence. Where does it say, BBC, that I've got to have a licence for a fucking monitor? Where does it say it? Doesn't. Because my TV, without showing off and being a show-off, actually shut my face, is a monitor, right? It's a monitor. It's not just a TV, it is a monitor. So it does a bit of both. It's a TV and a monitor, right? Without going around the fucking houses. And I have a laptop plugged in to my TV where I can watch stuff on my hard drive. You know what I mean? No, it's not live streaming BBC. It's on my hard drive. And there's so much stuff nowadays, you know what I mean? You've got stuff where you can watch online. There's so much stuff now you can get a stick, fire stick, plug it in. There's so much you can watch not designed on live TV. And I do remember this, and I find this very interesting, that it was pronounced on YouTube. It was pronounced on YouTube that the end of the day, that I can remember right there, one of the people was wondering about Liz Truss, our wonderful new Prime Minister. Right, this is a trustworthy trust, I'll call her, right? And I remember this, and it's an interesting one, actually. It really is an interesting one. That at the end of the day, they wanted to do something to do away with the TV licence. And I agree with it. If Liz Truss is tapping this and tapping that for us, the mickle people, and I'll say that in a minute why I say that, because so on, right, then why don't we tap the fucking TV licence? Why not tap the GD fucking runts, that being the wonderful BBC, and stop having these GD pedos our fucking money, right? Our money. Because at the end of the day, the BBC are Dida, the scumbags, and why the fuck do I want to pay for repeats? Why do I want to pay for repeats of shit? Why? Not because anyone wants sick of seeing fucking repeats. Why the fuck do I want to see fucking repeats of the same shit on TV? So it's just funny what got in my mind. I find it interesting, apart from walking in the jungle of shit, that at the end of the day, why the fuck do we have to have a TV licence? Why the fuck do we pay for a TV fucking licensing? And now we're going to go on with another topic. Why not? Why not? I'm on a rocking roller today. The wonderful Liz Truss is trustworthy. I'll call her that for a lot of reasons now. At the moment, I know she's still the new woman on the block, and I know she can make a pretty speech and she has an evil laugh. Right? I like a woman with a dirty laugh. Hey, women with dirty laughs turn me on, right? But let's go somewhere else here. A few days ago, they wanted to know whether the rich people, the rich and undeserving, should pay more money. Let's be honest, at the moment we're all going for a thing called poverty, thanks to the Russian arsehole, right? So the end of the day, right? The end of the day, this just was tested on a TV show, not talking on my arse, you can look up if you think I am. And she was fucking asked this, right? And she said no to the rich and undeserving, as I like to call them. Long behold, she's now feasted them parasites, the rich and undeserving, the tax. So they don't have to pay tax, it's frozen. They could do a freaking 10 trod, right? Right, they could do 10 trod impersonation and have to pay their fucking taxes. Whereas the undeserving, the poor little people, as Tat Nicholson said as the Joker, we have got to pay our fucking taxes to a bunch of fucking assholes. You already know what I think of the fucking Towsel. You already know what I think of the Towsel. But it's like I always said about the tourists. There's always what I say about the rich. The rich get richer and the poor gets poorer, and it just fucking proves my fucking point. It really does prove my fucking point of what I think about the rich and undeserving. So there you go. It's just a few things that have been on my mind about why the fuck do we pay for our TV licence when you've got so many stuff. You've got Amazon, you've got Amazon Pride, you've got Netflix, and you've got all this technology now where you don't even have to need a fucking licence. You don't. So many people nowadays watch things on YouTube. You know what I mean? They watch me, the good looking one. They watch other people on YouTube, you know what I mean? They used to watch another guy who used to be on YouTube, who used to insult the BBC. But as you know, I mentioned his name, and he's sadly now he's in prison for insulting people on the BBC. So you know I'm on about there. And thanks for that, I had a lot of whatses on that one, right? But at the end of the day, I don't like the BBC. I don't like Towsel. I think they're fucking assholes. And so on. But it's the way I think and it's the way I see things. But during the week, I'll probably talk a bit more about movies, talk a bit more about politics, and talk things on the way. But into them, be smart, be safe, got a wonderful week off. So you won't see me doing any of my movie stuff this week, but it'll probably be the week after. Probably talk about other things on the way. But I was about to say, be smart, be safe. See you later.